Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are continuing our journey at the Bridgeton Goodwill Outlets in Missouri, right outside St. Louis. This is day 2 in the afternoon. They are open 10 to 1 and 3 to 6, and we closed them out at both times, I think, on the second day.
What that means is we get an extended lunch. We went for Mexican. It was alright.
We got lost first, then we went for Mexican.
Ironically, it also had sanitation issues. And then we went to a Bin's.
Yeah.
Lots of hand sanitizer that day. Food was good, though.
Food was good.
2 different kinds of salsas. That's always a win in my book.
And we were like the only people in the restaurant.
Not necessarily a win in my book. Always makes me suspicious.
Yeah.
Or I pretend I'm royalty. I do that every now and then anyway.
I'm trying to think where... I'm still enclosed, which is slightly boring for everybody. I'm sorry.
Nudity laws do occur.
But I am finding vintage sheets, lots of bedding, honestly. Lots of quilts, lots of... Like, if you needed to set up a household, this would be fine. Because there was, like, pans and stuff the first day. So I could see if, like, you're shopping for yourself. Field hockey... I think I ended up buying that. Not the field hockey thing. There was a pillowcase with feathers on it.
Good, we don't need more bags.
No, bags are my weakness, though.
We're going to start living in a field, we buy more bags.
Bags are my weakness. I love.
Hey, that's his brown purse, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I bought that.
Labeled appropriately.
I bought that to put stuff in. Hey, look, there's a bra.
Or a bag. I'm creative.
I bought that purse.
Or a slingshot.
That purse is 100% a fake. It says Michael Kors on it. And the tag says brown leather purse. It is neither Michael Kors nor leather.
Someone should put Michael Kors Light next to it.
Yeah.
Get it? Joke? Dun-dun-dun.
It was 100% a fake. However, what we found a little leather purse inside that purse that actually sells well. So
We didn't find anything. I was in hard goods.
Well, I didn't find the leather purse in that purse till I came home. So
That's a cool little koozie.
Is it cozy or koozie?
I don't know. I just hope it's not an offensive symbol because I don't know what it is.
It's a guitar.
Oh, okay. That's probably safe. You never know.
This is a very 1990s sweater, but it's Wild Fable, which it is Target. Darn you, Target, in your remakes with Tupperware and 90s clothes. You have to be very, very careful when looking at band shirts and clothes and Tupperware and
That's
all of
nice.
this stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll say it had a stain.
Yeah, well...
And a hole.
Yeah.
Also, it talked bad.
Maybe it missed an arm. I did pick up a pair of pants once that was missing a leg.
Or fashion statement.
True that. Pour one out for my homies. Again, if you're going for clothes, if you're a clothes seller, this Bin's is not your bag. But there was a lot more clothes at the Indianapolis Bin's. This one is way more hard goods. If you're really into hard goods, this is the Bin's for you.
Or if you're making a scarecrow and don't care about the clothes.
True that. Don't make scarecrows using your kids' old clothes.
When you're married for a certain amount of time, you know what story's coming next.
Don't. That Halloween haunts me.
It was economical, but it scared the living out of everybody, including myself. Very creepy to see your kids' clothes in scarecrow form. I didn't see it coming. I really should have seen it coming. I wasn't thinking. Thought it was a fun activity. They help stuff their own bodies, I suppose.
Nobody enjoyed it. Absolutely nobody enjoyed this.
We enjoyed making them, not looking at them, and then disposing of them, even worse.
I think the kids enjoyed them, but God, they were terrifying. They're all like toddler size in their old clothes. Yeah, don't do that.
Before I had awareness, I also posed one next to a gravestone, like peeking out behind, because I was like, that'll be cutesy. It wasn't cutesy.
No,
wasn't at all.
No, highly 0 out of 10. Do not recommend using your children's old clothes to make scarecrows on Halloween.
I'm told we have the money to buy clothes for scarecrows now. Even if we don't, I do. Have a special allotment for that.
Here's $10. Go at it, kids.
But you can make a good scarecrow clothes out of these clothes in the bins.
Yeah, you can.
There are some winners.
Scarecrows are slightly now terrifying to me because of that. I feel traumatized.
Another side effect of marriage.
Right?
Sometimes.
That and okay, so we put we have 3 tombstones, and you guys can just listen to my story as I walk down the aisle. We have 3 tombstones.
Marriage walking down the aisle. Sorry.
My dad made them a long time ago. They're like keepsakes. We put them in our front yard. And
Because we're the Addams family, apparently.
Because we're the Addams family. Somebody put a red balloon on one of the tombstones.
Was not me. I wouldn't get the reference. I know it now, but definitely did not do that. I was just creepy kids.
Yeah, like I went out there. I'm like, why is there a red balloon? Like they purposely put the balloon string under the tombstone, so it was hanging off the tombstone.
Props to them.
Right? So I don't know if it was like a stranger's like, hey, I have a red balloon, or if it was like, hey, that bag's actually worth something, a dance bag. But creeped me out. And I was afraid to move it.
So, moral of the story, around late September, early October, start carrying red balloons in your purse and or wallet or pocket or handbag or satchel, whatever your choice of baggage is.
To put on people's tombstone displays.
Her baggage is trauma about scarecrow children.
Yeah, terrifying. Your dad hated it too.
Everyone hated it. There was no rave reviews.
Everyone's like, don't ever do that ever again.
Just trying to be festive.
Also,
and economical.
We use straw, right?
Mm-hmm. Got a whole bale.
Yeah, I always get hay and straw confused. I shouldn't. I'm like a country kid. I should know what hay and straw are, but I always get them confused. Straw was in our yard for years. That stuff just stayed. If it was hay, the deer would have ate it. Oh, that'd been horrible. The deers eat our scarecrow babies.
That didn't happen, but thanks for putting the thought in my head. They do eat our pumpkins, though, which I do find amusing after Halloween. I don't find amusing before.
That's why we don't put them out really before. We put them out, like, we do it usually a couple days before because the deer eat our pumpkins.
I'm gonna rub jalapenos over this year. No, I'm not really. That'd be cruel.
One time we
Bet
saw...
that deer'd be fast, though.
One time we saw a squirrel butt. As in, its whole body was in the pumpkin.
Have you seen the internet penguin? Oh my gosh. Have you seen the internet pumpkin where someone puts peanut butter where eyes should be for a pumpkin and then a squirrel ate them out? And it looks really creepy. It's all like gnawed.
By the way, we're talking about Halloween in July.
It means there's only a couple months. It's going to be around the corner.
Gotta prepare, man. Gotta prepare. I'm still in clothes? What the heck?
There's a lot of them. There's like 8 rows.
Yeah.
3 rows.
Still, like, it's not even a quarter of the store is closed, and I'm still in clothes. And my cart is so full, I'm holding things in my hands. Yeah, I need to empty my cart. Sorry, the 6-year-old came in again, so we're doing something for her. Should have picked up the Tommy Hilfiger fanny pack. Didn't, should have. Did I mention we closed it out? Like, we were one of the last people to leave the building, and they're like, hey, you need to leave now. Actually, I'm not in clothes anymore. I'm in bags. They had bags and shoes in separate bins, and a lot of their shoes were rubber banded together. So if you're a shoe seller, I heard that's like pretty amazing. Like there, not the blue shoe, but the pink shoes behind it are rubber banded together. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see what I'm doing. So most of the shoes were rubber banded together. So if you're a shoe seller, that's a plus. I don't really sell. Oh my gosh. Susie sells seashells by the seashore. I don't really sell shoes, so that is the last place I go to. But having the shoes rubber banded together is a plus.
And sometimes people throw things that aren't shoes into the shoe bin.
In other bins, it would be glass.
In this one, it's sometimes like hard goods that I like.
Well, that, and we just kind of like stalked this one guy that kept throwing stuff back. Because we were hungrier than him. Lots of Vera Bradley, too. I'm wondering if there's a Vera Bradley store around there. I know there's one next to the Indianapolis bin, so that's why there's a lot of Vera Bradley there. But I'm wondering if there's a Vera Bradley store close to this area, too. We know there's a Cabela's.
It's a cool store.
I thought that was a Doctor Who bag. It was not. Also, look for niche sci-fi and anime stuff. It usually sells. Is it niche or niche?
Another bag.
He didn't correct me.
Oh, I'm unsure. I think it depends on the person. That's a cool bag.
Yeah, I picked it up. We're gonna sell that.
Ah, you can graduate.
I can. When I graduate. We've given you lots of song references this time around.
Our apologies.
Yeah. We're a little punchy. It's late at night and we haven't slept good an entire week because it's 4th of July week.
It's still booming outside.
I know. It is the 6th and it's still booming.
It's amusing.
It's been booming for 2 weeks. My cart is so full I'm having to carry things in my hands. This is usually when I find him and start throwing stuff in his cart.
We all make piles of stuff in our bins. Hills, if you will. Hills that will die on.
I literally have a handful of bags, and I've ditched my cart somewhere because it's so heavy and things are falling off of it.
There's a death pile joke there somewhere. It's too late for me to get there, though.
I am a death pile. We should make a video about, like, how to get rid of your death pile, because that'd be an infinite series.
Go to the Goodwill bins and drop it off at the door.
Right. We're done. Actually,
Peace. Return to sender.
Actually, this outlet...
98% of it came from there.
This outlet is a donation center.
So you could, see?
So you can get things that have not been in a Goodwill before. Oh, also, I'm picking up these random bags. You're like, why did you pick up that bag? It's a stupid, 50-cent bag or whatever. There are no bags here. Everything you buy, no bags.
Yeah, they don't have the white or yellow, typical Canario or green plastic bags. So we had to buy bags. We actually bought some at Cabela's. And then she was picking up kind of any bag she saw. Which she does anyway. But it was justified this time around.
I'm a bag...
Connoisseur.
I don't know what they call it, like when people are obsessed with like shoes. I'm obsessed with bags, but not purses. Like not high-end purses, not high-end handbags. If a bag has 100 pockets and has a utility of some sort, that's my jam. I have that elephant. Teehee. I'm going to make an altered moments, but I haven't got around to it because my life is crazy. My kids asked me if I had hobbies and I almost cried because I don't.
They're called kids.
Yeah. It's like, you, sweetie, you're my hobby.
We have soccer practices to watch.
Tumbling. Book program, swim.
Theater stuff.
Theater. I just got back from camp. Zoo crew all this week, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are my hobby, sweet cheeks. Anything I can do in pickup lines, my hobby. I've started, like, downloading games on my phone just to play in pickup line. I did like the floor pros and cons to, I'm, like, running my car into random people. I keep apologizing to them. There are pros and cons to this.
But they got the message.
To this floor. The ones in Indiana have like frames they put the carts in. The blue, what are they called? What are the blue things called?
Blue things where, sorry?
The bins. The big blue things. Those.
The bins?
Yeah, the bins, but they're called something specific.
Bins on wheels?
No, they call them... Put in the comment section what they're called.
What?
He's Googling it now.
Bins called? What do I search for?
I don't know. But anyway, they corral them in like a frame so they can't move. But they aren't framed in here, so like if someone bumps into one, it knocks the other one like down the lane. So
Hoarder rectangles.
Hoarder rectangles. Because they just run into each other and they're free flowing. And thanks for listening to our rant. Hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe and have a productive day.